Ground Score Champs would like to warn you that this show contains stories that may include sensitive topics such as violence, drug use, sexual situations, and more.
So like I was saying...
You like who, Patrick?
I said I like Hunter Biden. I think he's a go-getter.
He's a go-getter.
He's a hoe-getter for sure.
He is a hoe-getter.
Good start to the pod already.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've been saying about Hunter Biden is if pedophilia wasn't involved, he'd be a cool-ass dude.
I didn't know pedophilia was involved.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking he's a Biden.
Well, they're all pedophiles. They're politicians.
Yeah, he had his dad in his phone as pedo.
Yeah. So did you catch wind of any of the leaks?
No.
I felt like we had to talk about it on the podcast because it's 4chan related.
Peter Pedo.
But one day, or like a couple of days ago on 4chan, somebody got like posted on there and they were like, "Hey, we like hacked into Hunter Biden's cell phone and got like tons of images, text messages, passwords to like Google Drives and just a whole bunch of shit." And they dropped it on there for people to like download and go through, and totally legit. But people are like, this is definitely a honeypot because like if there's some fucked up shit in there and you download it, that's just on your computer like instantly.
Yeah, you've got someone connected to the White House naked on your. Yeah, it's not a good call.
The 4chaners did it again, dude.
People, yeah.
It's I thought this day of 4chan where they like make giant strides in the political world was over, but nope. They
4chan's a political party now, the Keck party.
Yeah, the Keck party. Dude, there's like pictures of him just butt ass naked with hookers, like having threesomes,
which is cool.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw the escorts, the sex workers, the prostitutes.
I think I saw him smoking crack too. Also hip.
One of them was all tatted, and I was like,
"Yeah, dude,
good taste."
I think honestly, when I saw that picture, I was just like, "Dude, why can't?"
Based.
I was like, "Why can't we all get hookers like that?" I was like, "Hunter Biden's getting top tier hookers. Where's the parody?" But there was a video of him weighing out crack, and it was like 5 grams of crack just on a scale, and I was like, that's sick.
5 G's, Jesus Christ.
Videos of him butt ass naked in the bathtub just smoking crack and staring into the camera like a ghoul.
Yeah, people were making memes and shit. They were like the depth perception crack smoking chamber.
What kind of stuff was he saying in the video? Is he just like, I know you're watching.
Honestly, that's the weird thing is he's not talking in a lot of these videos.
Yeah,
just catonic, like just
just staring into the camera smoking crack.
Or he's like, or he's just like doing some weird flex bullshit where he's like doing something cool, like he's like taking fit pics and shit, kind of.
He's bettering himself.
Okay, well that I get kind of. Yeah,
but there's no fit. It's just his dick out with hookers around.
Oh yeah,
him.
Well yeah, you know,
Or
taking
it's
sausage
him
pics.
like giving the finger and shit like that. It's like, it's like what the guys from Salem are gonna be when they're older.
Yeah, dude, it's totally crazy. It's it just baffles me that they dropped all of this, and I don't know. Nobody's really talking about it.
Yes.
I'm surprised you hadn't been going on about it, Patrick. Did you know
No,
about any of this?
I saw it.
Because Patrick's a pussy liberal.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't want to say
what?
anything against Mr. Biden as king.
I didn't vote for Biden, actually. Number one.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Howie Hawkins.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. He got 10 votes in the whole county. Two of them were me and Lindsay. That was it. So,
was he was he running locally?
No, well, he was the Green Party guy. But he was against the genocides.
The
Green Party. Oh, so he said 6 million was too many.
He was against the ones that are ongoing. That people don't talk about as often as the one that happened.
I voted for Kanye West, the only POC candidate.
Well, good for you.
He wasn't on the ballot here, you fucking liar.
Comedy
has to be the truth, Hayden.
I voted for Bottle Girl.
That's the truth.
Every year since 2012, I make sure to go into the ballots and write Bottle Girl on all of them, so she has her fair say in the democratic process.
She's what the world needs.
Yeah, dude. Trucker culture is truly unhinged.
Dude, it's not even trucker culture. It's big trucks culture.
Well, I guess that's what I mean, but
my bad.
Lifted truck, like...
Oh, yeah.
diesel.
Big old diesel. Yeah, diesel culture, I guess is what you'd call it.
You guys aren't asking the real questions. What about these big trucks is making these little ladies want to jam bottles inside themselves?
I mean, as someone who drove a big truck as a kid, like as a 16-year-old, I got some pretty crazy reactions pulling up.
For context for the listeners, there's a girl from our town called Bottle Girl who fucked a bottle of Jack Daniels on the back of a pickup truck and got national notoriety for it, unfortunately.
Was she on Dr. Phil? I
don't
thought
think
she was
so.
on some sort of daytime TV show.
There's no way.
She was the talk of Twitter. That's for sure.
She was... Dude. Yeah, it was like impossible to get away from that back in the day.
There was like 5 days where it was everywhere.
Yeah, she did it. There used to be a thing here called Shide Diesel Fest where a bunch of people would come into town with their big ass trucks and act like fucking idiots.
Yeah, and ruin the city for like a weekend.
Honestly, I forgot that even happened.
And swipe up all the good pussy.
Yeah, they just got all the hottest / classiest women in the city. You know what? Leave me alone.
What just happened?
Wow, real fucking professional, guys. You know what? Now I am gonna start the theme song.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. Now watch this. This will blow your fucking mind. Check this shit out. Look at that. I love food more than I love myself.
Yes, the internet is a very dangerous place.
That's the place for me.
It's kind of absorbing.
If there are people out there, little assholes, little douchebags, little dickheads, little cunts,
What they post online lives there forever.
Ground score.
Welcome to Ground Score Champions. I, as always, am Chad,
It's me, Anthony.
and today we have.
My name is Patrick Eaton, and these lovely guys have promised me this is going to be a real fun time. I can't wait. I think we're all going to be cracking up.
This guy.
It's going to be hard to record when we're all cracking up.
So Patrick, where can the people on the internet find you?
Oh, well, you can find me on my Instagram, and that is at patrick.eaton2. And that's spelled EAT, just like you'd eat, and I'm just as delicious as the meal you just had.
Patrick's new.
I'm full of them.
Patrick's new to Instagram. Help him out.
Yeah, moving to Hayden.
Hayden.
I'm Hayden Ray at Goblin Bush on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Go to if you're local to Terre Haute, come to the Verve on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open
And,
mic.
He's like, yeah, I guess. Fuck.
Sure, if you want.
Before we get started,
If you wanna
please
Yeah, follow us.
follow us.
At-
At Ground Score Champs. We have
I'm gonna
that.
keep interrupting you.
Your turn.
Yeah, but anyway, at Ground Score Champs on Instagram. Please send us any suggestions or questions you might have, and we'll try to get to them in a timely fashion. We can't get to all of them though.
Yeah, we may acknowledge them.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
hot.
if you're a hot guy, Tony, because he's
Anyways,
gay.
Speaking of diesel truck culture and Republican politics, today's subject is a nut, dude. He goes by the name Winston Cave, and
Sick name.
yeah, I thought it was fake at first.
Winston Cave.
Winston Cave. That is Winston Dale Cave.
That sounds
Whoa,
like
it's so much cooler with the Dale.
Bruce Willis would play.
Winston Dale Cave.
He was born December 6th, 1977. And
Dude, why wouldn't you just go by Dale Cave? I would just go by Dale Cave.
Winston sounds cooler.
I mean,
The Winston is cool.
he probably used Dale when he was on the run.
But how? Dale Cave.
This man,
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, I
this
kinda
man
like
has
it.
for sure used multiple names before.
He is, he calls himself the boss. He's a businessman, a truck enthusiast,
An
and the
entrepreneur.
boss. He had multiple kids and used to be a husband until social media fucked this man's life up, dude. He's like average white American male looking dude from Texas, like about our height.
A fun-loving patriot.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
a
That's
hit-
all this dude is, really.
Yeah, honestly. A Hitler Youth haircut, like the little military swoop.
I think he's got He's kind of. Oh, does he have long hair on top? I thought he always
It's a
had
little
like.
longer, yeah.
I thought he had a high and tight fade.
It's just, it's like a fade, but fucking.
Oh, he
comes
slicks it back.
Yeah.
All right, bet. I'm only semi-familiar with Winston Cave. Tony did a lot of research in this episode.
Yeah. I did most of this in like one night. It's wild.
Damn.
Fugue state.
Yeah. The earliest you see Winston on the internet is like 2012 in this video called "These Are Drunk Thieves" from These are the Drunk Thieves from December 9th, 2012. That's like the full title of the video. And it was posted by somebody called Peaceful Streets Project. And it was a YouTube channel that documented crime in the local area. And he caught Winston Cave just out in the streets before this man hit full-blown crazy. All right, so this is classic Winston Cave. Before the craziness, before his life just was really in shambles. To set the scene, he is drunk as hell in the streets with his friends.
Which one of these fellas is Winston?
That would be this fella here.
Okay.
Can you see this, Patrick?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Take a picture. I am taking a picture. I'm taking a picture.
Hit no car?
No, he did. I don't care.
That would be his lovely wife.
Oh, that's nice.
Sweet, she's in the video.
Take a picture. I am. I'm recording you right now. Bump into that car, dude. Bump into that car? Bump the bumper. It's not a hit and run. And then this guy lies. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. The guy didn't lie, dude. This car?
As you can see,
He's got a Jägermeister lanyard on.
Yeah, he's always been a little bit of a degenerate in the streets, being drunk.
He kind of just seems like your regular like white asshole that you
he's
see
got
at the
nothing
bar
better
that's
to
too
do
drunk.
but hang out and be an asshole, yeah.
In the video, Winston and his wife are both wasted, and they're getting into an argument with the dude who posted it about whether or not they struck his car. And there's only 2 videos on this channel that cover the incident. They're not really that important, but they show you Winston's life before all of this. He's married, healthy, sober from like hard drugs, and could talk without going on long-winded rants about how he's our Lord and Savior. He was surrounded by friends and people he knew, which is the complete opposite of where he is now. And this is 2012, well before season 1 started. And I say season 1 because the Winston Cave fan base refers to the different chunks of this dude's life as seasons. Because most of his life is like a fucking TV show. Like it's all like live streamed and posted on Instagram, and it just plays out like a very interesting TV show. It's hard to piece together like which moments fall into which seasons at some point, but I got pretty close to like nailing it, so this will be a really fun deep dive. The fan base says there's like maybe around like 17 seasons, but that's bullshit. Like I'd say like maybe 7, 'cause it depends on like what arrest you're counting for the season. I normally count like the arrest as like a big meltdown arrest, like not like if it's like a public intox or something. That's not an end of a season, you know. That's just
Anybody can get one of those.
Yeah, that's a ratings
Mid-season
booster, you know.
finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, the specific video that I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of what that's things that are outrageous to see are really like you're just like, wow, I can't believe this is taking place. This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked up because a lot of these videos are like deleted now from his main channels because of legal shit, a whole lot of legal shit. But luckily we got most of them here, so it'll be a fun little deep dive through the seasons. That's how we're gonna like format this episode. We're doing this by seasons, which will be really fun.
Question for you.
Yes.
Would you consider Winston Cave an IRL blogger?
Yeah.
He kind of is, because I mean he's constantly.
He was, but he's boomer brained, and he just did it all on Instagram instead of like being able to actually make money from this.
But he does live stream, right?
Okay.
He for the longest time he would just take the videos on his phone and post them on his Instagram, and then he figured out you could stream.
So he was just recording videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's recording long form videos.
Yeah.
That's gonna take a long time to upload.
So yeah, like I said, season begins or the season begins whenever like Winston starts to like crazy post a little bit. Like you're like, oh shit, here we go, which is like a common occurrence, and then it ends with like a huge like what the fuck. So we're gonna start with season 1, but you know, I guess before we get in season 1, I got to go into trucks for a second, which is I hated researching this shit, dude.
This is a truck episode.
Yeah, I hate trucks. I hate truck culture. It was the dumbest shit to like look into.
You don't love just a big
People just
shiny
like big
truck?
trucks. I want a big truck.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
they were Winston Cave's biggest pleasure, dude. Like his whole life revolved around trucks for some fucked up reason. Monster trucks, lifted trucks, SEMA trucks, all of it.
There's probably he was probably molested, right? I mean, but no, that's usually like seriously.
Patrick. Patrick.
Wait a minute.
Patrick.
Wait.
Patrick, he was molested in a truck.
Or and this is true. Like I watched this thing about this guy who was obsessed with inflatable like pool toys, and it was because he was molested as a kid and like stared at it like so that way like he could feel grounded. So like he stared at this pool toy and then he had a bunch of. I actually know what I'm talking about, Anthony. I think I did my research.
It's not that I don't question that you know what you're talking about. It's just the fact that you brought it up.
Well, it might. Okay. It was a little weird. I'll cop to that.
Nah, dude, it's all good. It's funny as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, Winston Cave loved this shit. He had his feet in the underground and online like trucking scene, and that's how he came across a man known as Scoop, SKOOP. And Scoop, to put it simply, is a man who buys trucks and builds them up to be like model status vehicles that he drives around and like puts into shows and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like those kinds of trucks you see in Instagram videos where they're like, isn't this cool? And you're just like, that's like some real pimp my ride ass shit, you know?
Oh,
The
like
only
aquariums
cool
in the
car
back?
on-
Yeah.
The only cool car is the big donk, like Texas truck that has the trunk that says "Free Palestine."
A cool truck is any truck with the skull of an animal strapped to the front of it. Yeah.
So the reason I bring up Scoop is because he is the catalyst for Winston Cave's craziness. Scoop, in the year 2015, built the infamous Joker truck, which was a F-350 truck that was all black, like matte black, with like purple trim, and it was stylized with like the Joker's like ha 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 all over it.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, super badass shit.
So when we're talking the Joker, which Joker are we talking here, Tony?
Heath Ledger Joker.
Classic.
To I guess give you.
What's the distinction?
Between Jokers?
That's a good question.
No. I mean, like, what makes the like with the truck? What's the real difference? Like, it's not purple. Like,
Well, I mean, they probably had like they do the little red mouth
Hayden,
thing.
you stupid motherfucker.
I don't know.
So this video is of Scoop. That's him, the man himself. And this is the truck he built that Winston Cave bought. And it's just kind of him describing what went into the truck and whatnot. So here it is.
DJ Dunlap. I'm from Houston, Texas, and this is my 2015 Ford F-350. We went with the Joker theme. We went with a third coast suspension kit. It's all custom built from BNC Off-Road out of Pasadena, Texas. It's a full air ride suspension on Fox shocks. It probably took about 3 weeks to build this kit. It's all illusion purple powder coat. Very hard powder coat to spray because it does spray silver. And picked which ones we were going to lay purple on top of so we wouldn't get away from the embossing.
Wouldn't want to get away from that.
Yeah.
Tony, can you explain to the viewer what's going on here?
It's the all matte black truck. Like the words "ha ha ha" are literally as big as his head.
Yeah, it's like the scratchy ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's the kind of shit you would see literally in like a Hot Topic poster.
For people who know about trucks, it's a dually.
it's an interesting
and
purchase for sure.
It's got, I'd probably say there's a foot of room or so between the wheel wells and the tires, which personally I think looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I hate super tall
If you
trucks.
buy this truck, you are going to talk to a lot of dudes, though.
Oh yeah, dude. If you ever drive like a nice car or an old car, people automatically want to talk to you.
Yeah. So,
Automatically.
after assembling this truck, Scoop sold it to Winston Cave sometime in like 2017. And this is what kickstarts the Winston show, as I put it. Because the second he got this truck, everything bad started happening to him. It's almost supernatural how bad his life gets at this
What's the
point.
worst that could happen if you're driving a jacked up fucking Joker themed crazy mobile?
The fucked up thing is a lot of it's not even tied. All the bad stuff has nothing to do with his the ownership of the car. It's just bad stuff happens to him the second he
I don't think
buys
any
it.
of us thought it was the car kept was like torturing him, dude. It was like hanging out in his bedroom while he's sleeping,
He's being stalked by the car.
just being loud, not letting him get any rest.
The truck is like the son in The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. It's just
Trying to run him over like a wire truck.
I don't like locked doors. Locked doors make me uncomfortable. You know that.
4 months after buying this truck, the first little stroke of misfortune hit Winston on May 6th, 2017, when he attended a Jason Aldean concert. At the Aldean concert, he was allegedly assaulted by two bouncers on the floor level of the concert. And he detailed it in 3 posts on his Instagram, which I saved, luckily.
Nice.
So I don't know. It's all text, so I guess really more than anything I can read it.
Oh, okay.
So it says, "My name is Winston Cave, and I want to tell you the frightening story of what happened to me on the night of May 6, 2017 at the iHeart Radio Music Festival held at Frank Irwin Center in Austin, Texas."
I bet other people have more terrifying stories of this exact same event.
I want to get my story out into the public forum because it is one that could happen to any of us, and I don't want anyone else to have to suffer as I have. The most important things in my life are family and faith. It's my relationship with my wife and 6 kids and my relationship with the Lord that have always gotten me through life's challenges. This is my story. In May, I decided to do something extra nice for my family. I purchased 6 tickets for the iHeart Music Festival for myself, my wife, and family.
Hold on a second. It's him, his wife, and his 6 kids, and he bought 6 tickets.
Maybe he.
Where are 2 of these people going?
Maybe he sucked his way onto the stage, dude.
Maybe they're so small they don't need tickets.
I was gonna say maybe they were with a sitter. Maybe they were.
little
I don't know.
Teacup children.
Something's just off. But like, yeah, I have 6 kids, so I bought 6 tickets for my entire family. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
My wife and daughters were having a great time back in our section, so I decided to go check where the seat was, figuring I'd go back and let them know afterward. I showed an usher my new front row pass, and she walked me to the section and pointed out my seat. Unbelievably, it was not only in the very first row, right near center stage. I was elated. However, I noticed that the area around my seat was completely crowded with festival goers. They were dancing, partying, and enjoying themselves. I really didn't want to wedge myself in there, so I stayed in the area of the floor section where I was. I was still very close, but it was much less crowded there, and I had room to take in the show. I was taking pictures and videos of the performers with my phone and just having fun.
He hasn't went back and gotten his kids yet?
Leave him alone, Hayden.
So,
all right, dude.
You don't even know what happened to him.
And this is a video clip of him after he got his shit rocked by the bouncers. And if you look closely, actually, I'll just show you first.
Wow. He looks in bad shape.
So yeah, if you couldn't tell, his face is just covered in blood.
Yeah.
Like just drenched.
He's split.
And Jason Aldean is unbothered. He's still playing in the background. Do you think like Jason Aldean has like a little earpiece in there, like there's a tweaker like in the back getting into a fight. Like, just keep it cool, keep playing. Nothing to worry about yet.
Or he's just a real jerk.
If he was
Doesn't
a real
appreciate
performer, he
his
probably
fans.
threw it into the song like, yeah, get that motherfucker out of here.
So to continue his story, it says, when I came to, my hands were cuffed behind my back, and what I thought were the two same men were dragging my inert form face forward with legs dragging behind me. I was in excruciating pain.
Damn.
When one of the two men dragging me realized that I was again conscious, they stood me up and told me to start walking.
They started beating me again.
Get the fuck out of here.
I could see very little due to all the blood in my eyes. They guided me by continuing to put pressure on my arm, which had now been behind my back for a long time and was hurting bad. And then this is a body cam footage video, I guess, of him being yelled at by the cops. It says, when I started to panic again, these men had refused to listen to me and had been brutalizing me for no reason. Now they would have me in a storage area away from witnesses. They brought me to an open area in a hallway and sat me in a chair. They tended to the gash over my eye and wrapped the whole area in gauze, and I was still handcuffed. At this point, I suddenly realized how thirsty I was and asked for a drink of water. I was told I couldn't have any water to drink because they thought that I might need to undergo surgery. I asked if I instead could at least have some ice chips to quench my thirst. What a weird thing to go to.
Well,
if
I mean,
they say no.
If you've had surgery before.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, ice melts into water, so I would think that's...
Yeah, I don't understand how that
No, you
works.
can have ice chips.
Why is
Really?
that permitted? It shouldn't be.
I don't know why.
It says,
It's
but
so
I was
pale,
denied and told that I couldn't have anything to drink until I had seen the doctor. I was not arrested. While waiting for the ambulance to take me to the hospital, I was accompanied by an officer who had possession of my cell phone. I guess it had been retrieved from the auditorium either by security or a police officer.
Okay, you haven't gotten into what this guy did yet, but this is a scary situation.
Yeah.
I would be terrified.
So, from what I've read, from people that know Winston and have talked to him about the incident, he claims that he was just random, like he had a PTSD episode and freaked out in a public crowd, and the bouncers didn't know how to handle it. But other people say that he was being a drunk asshole, took his family to the Jason Aldean concert, bought a VIP pass for himself but not for anybody else, went up there, got drunk, acted a fool, got his shit rocked.
Dudes rock.
Yeah.
He said, fuck them kids.
So he was just trying to enjoy the concert, and then they beat the fuck out of him and put him to a room.
Yeah, I don't really see how he's an asshole. I got to be real. I think he's all right.
I only bring this all up to say that I think this is one of the first things that really fucked up Winston's brain, because he did smack it off the concrete, apparently.
Yeah, head trauma tends to do that.
Yeah. And the ramblings in this video are like the first thing I noticed. Like saying things like dragging my inert form. Like there's just like a schizo energy to that, you know?
Dragging my inert form.
Instead of just being like dragging me in my body.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The way he rambles in that is very, like mentally ill already. And, like, I don't know. It's like head trauma number one that gets him. And he didn't like really do much in this period of time. Like he had the Joker, and he was letting people like pose with the truck, and he was going to rallies and like getting pulled over a bunch with it. It's worth noting like two things. That one, it had a lot of modifications that cops didn't know what to do with. Like they'd just be like, what the hell is this? And they would pull him over. So he got pulled over for that a lot. And when he got the Joker, he loved drinking and driving in it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, what's more fun than drinking and driving an enormous vehicle that can murder tons of people if you fuck up?
Well, that's the fun of it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, then it's like, hell yeah, I made it.
We actually
home.
have a drunk driving expert with us today, Patrick.
Well, that's kind of the fun, because like when you get home, it's like, fuck yeah.
I was just driving a weapon.
That was insane.
I was a speeding bullet. Just a stray in the night.
When you have a mediocre penis, you got to do stuff like that to feel like a man.
Dude, yeah, I used to drunk drive from, like, the Verve and shit, and I would be going up, like, those hilly areas into that curve on the way to the house, and I would just be blasting, like, 85 miles an hour.
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't hit a deer.
I've never behaved like that.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Where's your sense of fucking adventure?
I don't want to die in a car crash,
Baby.
Dude, what sounds
You want
more...
your diaper changed?
I don't drink anymore, but dying in a hailing ball of fire sounds pretty cool.
I would rather someone shoot me.
And I proved the other day that I can drive very well on mushrooms. I parallel parked Tony's car like it was nothing.
All right, so he stirred up a bit of controversy in the trucking world because he took that famous Joker truck, recolored it, took off the lettering, and called it like an original rebuild, which is a huge no-no in the community. This started a feud between him and Scoop because Scoop saw that hard work he put into a truck get fucking stomped on by a tweaker loser. And it's also around this time that Winston's trolls and hatred for law enforcement started coming into play. We're in season 1. You're starting to build the character arcs, you know? The Joker, like I said, had like the brake lights and shit. So he would always like document him being pulled over and just would be like, fuck you. Like, what do you want? You're wasting my time, man. Like, just to the cop's face and shit. Just such a blatant disrespect for like the cops that was almost admirable. Like, I wish I could get away with it.
So, if you had to guess how... Okay, so I'm trying to think of how to put this. Do you think he was into meth before he got the Joker? Like, maybe he dabbled or something? Because I can't really figure out... Because he just... It seems like the early thing is he just drinks a lot and gets fucked up. But the more we get into the seasons and things like that, from what I've noticed from some of his later videos that I've seen, is that there's like tweaker shit. Like he's saying he's like doing crazy shit and like obviously high on meth.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Is there a specific point, do you think, that it really was noticeable or ramped up?
It, honestly, probably like real soon, honestly. I guess we can kind of call it as we see it, but like I don't know, because he does ramble a lot and he's a little weird and shit.
Yeah, because at first he just seems kind of like touched or like ADHD.
Yeah.
I will say the other dude who sold the truck and still cares about what his truck is up to is a loser too.
Yeah,
just so we're clear,
you
that
made
guy
the money,
also
dude.
sucks.
Well, the Joker truck was like huge in the community.
Yeah.
Well, those people should be ashamed of themselves.
That is pretty gay.
But this tension and hatred for law enforcement increased on February 21st, 2018, when the cops were called to Winston's house to respond to a call about domestic abuse happening on the premises. And to set the scene a little bit, Winston Cave is laying in bed. He woke up, presumably, to a bunch of cops sitting around him, and this is what he had to say.
Okay. So you're not gonna... I'm not gonna do shit, dude. I'm fucking butt-ass naked right now. You're in my fucking bedroom. So go fuck yourself, all three of you motherfuckers. You're fucking with the wrong person. You're already fucking live, bitches.
That's video number 1.
Fucking good for him, dude. Seriously. You know what? Yeah, why are they fucking with him?
Issue right now. My issue right now is you need to get the fuck out of my bedroom. This is my bedroom, and get the fuck out of here, dude. You see this? Get the fuck out! Fuck you! I ain't done shit to nobody! Domestic violence, my fucking ass! Go fuck yourself! Yeah, put that flashlight so we can't see your bitch asses. Yeah. No, fuck you, dude. You're in my fucking bedroom right now, dude. I'm in my bed. That's fine. Fuck you. Get out of here. I ain't done shit wrong. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Get out of my house, bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
This dude rules.
Dude's a
Seriously.
patriot so far. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree that most of this shit, aside from like a couple of things makes he fucking rules.
Yeah.
Don't tread on me, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Unfortunately for Winston, he was dragged out of bed and arrested for what I assume was domestic abuse charges.
And had the shit beat out of him. Yeah, aside from the domestic abuse
all right,
stuff,
all right,
yeah.
all right. If he did it, that's something else.
If we don't know. He seemed pretty adamant that he didn't, and I believe him.
Well, Winston said in the comments, and I quote, "All I did was touch that bitch's leg,"
it's nothing.
which is probably code for I fucking hit her, but she shouldn't have snitched on me or something like that. I don't know.
All I did was hit her leg when I pushed her down the stairs.
Touch that bitch's
But
leg.
this is Winston's first streamed arrest, marking the end of season 1 for the Winston Show. So we've built up a little bit of like
So by this point, was he live streaming directly to Instagram? Like, was that live streamed to Instagram, or was that
I think-
recorded and then?
I honestly don't even know. I think that was like posted.
It was
Okay.
before Reels, so
All
we
right,
know
because I wanted to see all the heart reacts
Yeah.
and stuff if it was on Instagram.
It's
we'll get to that.
Hell yeah!
So we've established that he loves trucks. We've met our character. We've met his interests. We're starting to get a little bit for how he acts in the real world. And now let's see how he's doing in season 2.
Yeah, he's gonna develop some more interests in this season.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Depending on what you think's a cool thing to be interested in, I guess.
Season 2 wouldn't take long to start because he got out of jail the very next day and posted a video on Instagram.
A videogram.
Posted a videogram.
Posted me a videogram to the face Twitter.
He posted this, and it was just kind of a message to his friends and followers.
Yeah, I did it, and when I get out, I'm gonna do it again.
Hey guys, Winston Cave. I just want to let y'all know, man, I'm out. I'm good, man. They can't hold me down for very long. I don't do anything wrong. I'm just calling the people out that are trying to start shit with me, okay? Love you guys, man. I know you got a lot of haters out there. You'll see who I am soon enough. I just want to give a shout out. I'm here at Spotlight, Cedar Park, Texas. This is where I met the love of my life, Cave.
He said they can't keep me hold down. They can't hold me down from hitting my bitch.
And he's right.
She's my
Is Shane-
property.
Hey, you know what? If he did it, they wouldn't have let him go.
Don't
That's
say
what
her
I
name
think.
because I don't want to get sued.
I don't
but
think they
yes,
would have let
that's
him
his
go.
life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude's innocent.
For some odd reason, Winston is just constantly name dropping his ex-wife in this. I don't think they're like divorced at this point, but they're definitely going through some shit. But
that was the person involved in the dispute where the officers came in.
It's called being in love. I don't think you're going to turn me against him ever. I love him.
now, season 2 starts off with a total bang. It takes literally less than 48 hours for shit to go crazy. Because on February 22nd, he states that he is leaving for the Lone Star Throwdown, which is a trucking event. And he fills up his truck, hits the road, and begins the trek. And I don't know how long he was on the road, but he was instantly pulled over about his truck's lights and all that shit, which is just small potatoes compared to the rest of the shit he's about to deal with. But he continues on after this encounter, posts a couple pictures of him next to the Joker, people posing next to the Joker, but suddenly there's just a random gap in the timeline. And it's like noticeable as fuck. You're like, what the hell? Like he normally posts all about these events, and now it's just like silence. It's one of the like biggest trucking events of the year, and he's not posting about it. Just fucking gone. Why? Well, like why isn't he doing that? Why isn't he posting about it? Why did he suddenly start posting about being brutalized by the police and needing neck surgery? Like what the fuck happened? Well, after spending one day on the road, Winston was partying a little too hard and wrecked and flipped the Joker. So this big ass truck he put a bunch of money into, he just fucking flipped it. And the reason
Was it okay?
No, it was fucked up beyond repair. Like completely, like they look like rebuilders were looking at it and they were like, no. The reason or the events that took place were all fuzzy, but it was kind of covered in a video, and this dude like explained. It's not like a Winston Cave video. It's some YouTube video done by a guy who commentates in trucker culture for whatever reason.
Lone Star Throwdown, and I was talking all this crap, live streaming all this stuff. Well, kind of didn't make it to the event. Kind of wrecked it. Sources say a semi-truck hit it. I've heard different things throughout the weekend. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I'm not going to make any accusations. I'm not going to point names. I'm not going to make fun of anyone. I'm just giving you all the information that I've been fed and been looking up. From what I've gathered, for like I said, I don't know if it's 100% true. Comment down below if you heard something different so we can see if we can get the full story. He was live streaming when he was driving, when it flipped and all this stuff, or the semi-truck hit it and he rolled it. I'm not 100% sure. But the truck's completely total.
Where's that video?
It's like buried a foot in the ground, like up in the tires, like halfway up the tires is straight mud. This dude hit the fucking mud going hard.
Yeah. It was fucked up, and it caused a huge stir in the community for a handful of reasons.
Why do people care about this truck?
I don't know,
It
dude.
is weird.
Well, there's a fucking nutcase driving it.
But
The real Joker's driving.
Dude, did you guys hear about what happened to the Joker truck?
Yeah, I love his
No, I don't give
commentary.
a fuck.
Dude, people in the comments, one comment I specifically remember was somebody saying "rip the Joker" and then in parentheses, "if you know, you know."
Oh my god, fuck.
But this caused a controversy because he was already like kind of being hated for buying the truck and then like remodeling it and fucking with it.
That
Everybody
is wild
instantly assumed it was his fault because of like the streaming and like the drinking and driving. He put a bunch of people's lives in danger. But on top of that, even worse,
Yeah, that's crazy.
he had his dog in the car. And this was a dog that he would post about all the time. And after this event,
Stupid
no
bitch.
more dog in the pictures.
No.
Dude. The dog's death was never confirmed, but you never see a picture of that dog after this.
Maybe the
happened.
dog did
Now
him.
I hate him.
Well, maybe the
No,
the
there's two
cops-
sides to every story.
The cops could have taken the dog too. Taking the dog's dead body and throwing it in the ditch.
This is when Winston starts
Wait,
becoming.
can you go pull back? Go to those photos. We might be able to see him if we look hard enough.
I hate that I actually scrolled
Yeah,
back before I processed that was
he
a
was
joke.
thinking about doing it for a second.
This is when Winston starts becoming troll bait, and it starts adding another layer to his arc because I think this is the second and final accident that truly fucked this man's head up for good. Rolling that many times is not good for you.
This is when so he's about to go into complete lolcow at this point, right?
Yeah. He, like, I don't know. It's at this point where his Instagram posts start seeming like kind of weird, and he starts doing like this weird thing where he talks like he's like a huge celebrity, kind of like this.
What's up, guys? It's Winston Cave from my lovers. Winston motherfucking Cave from my motherfucking haters.
If you notice
Wait,
too,
what was the one for his lovers?
It's Winston Cave for my lovers, Winston motherfucking Cave for my motherfucking haters.
Oh, okay.
he kind of starts talking like a little street, like
Yeah.
the more fucked up he gets too.
So yeah, he really does, dude. It's weird. He loves saying the N-word. He does it all the time.
Yeah,
dude.
Well, he does have on a backwards ball cap and
It's kind
sunglasses.
kind of a running theme with crazy people on this podcast that they love saying the N-word.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's just a part of my
I
syllabus.
thought you were going to say, I think it's just a fun word.
No, I think it's more a part of my syllabus for this show. I'm like, if they're crazy and say the N-word, they get an episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's around this time in his timeline that he's pictured with a neck brace sometimes, and sometimes without one, because this, like, he was being bullied about flipping the truck so much that he wanted to make it look like that he didn't. So he would take the neck brace off sometimes and pose for pictures. But during this, he's like very calm and very still, and it's kind of funny. And you can tell also from this period of time in his life that he is living in a camper. He doesn't post that many videos. There's just a couple of him kind of talking about like his little truck company, Lifted Matters, where he sells like truck apparel and merch and shit.
Lifted trucks
So he doesn't
matter.
sell like truck parts, he sells truck shirts.
Truck
Memorabilia.
shirts and stickers and shit. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Where is this motherfucker getting all this money is what I want to know.
Businessman.
Oh, businessman.
But again, all this stuff is small potatoes compared to compared to what we get into later in the season, because Winston's gearing up for something big, and you can tell because he starts a YouTube channel and a Twitter and a Periscope account, and immediately starts begging people to follow
Holy
him
shit!
on them.
I forgot about Periscope.
And says he's gonna, yeah, dude, right? Says he's gonna start streaming more. Streaming what? Truck content, ramblings. Who knows?
Beating his wife.
Hijinks.
Beating his wife.
Allegedly.
He doesn't. It's really weird to me that he thinks that he has a voice that's worth streaming, because he never does anything besides talk about his trials and tribulations.
Well, if he just streamed him going up to police officers and yelling at them, I would watch that all day.
Oh, he
Yeah, that's
starts
fair.
doing some pretty cool stuff in the later seasons.
So he immediately after starting this on March 4th of 2018 starts asking Instagram to get him from Houston to Austin, Texas. Says he's flat broke, but he will pay once he gets to once he gets to Austin and figures out who's stealing and selling his merch. Throughout the days of the 4th and 5th, Winston reveals he has gotten a ride, gotten a truck to use, and has made it to his destination. He does a shout out to a couple of his fans and then offers to hand deliver any merch that that people want while he's in the area. And all of a sudden, the next video he posts is a complete 180 in his behavior. He's got the neck brace on. He looks erratic as fuck. He's on edge. And he's saying, "Hey guys, go to YouTube. I'm at my kid's school."
Why would he be at his kid's school?
Yeah. Just watch this video.
I'm holding a classroom hostage.
On my YouTube, you better
Looks like Michael Rappaport.
I'm right here live on my YouTube channel. It's Winston Cave. Got important news that's live going on right now. I'm at my kid's school. The cops are already on their way.
The cops are already on their way.
That's my favorite part, is how it ends with that.
He says it so
the cops
quick.
are already on their way. That's so cryptic.
So he apparently causes a whole lockdown.
Just by saying fucking incriminating things like that, I might be doing something.
This is the video he posts. So to give it some context, he posts that, and then on YouTube, people went over there and saw the video of him having a fucking meltdown to all the faculty members and just raising hell in this complete school. And people are like in the comments trying to like let him know that what he's doing is fucked up and he should stop. And he ends the stream and then goes back on Instagram and posts this.
Hello guys, it's Winston Cave. For all my lovers. Sorry. I'm low emotional right now. Trying to be cool. Trying to hold it down.
Aww.
I know I'm a grown fucking man.
I know you all think I'm tough and cool.
We all hurt. Y'all don't know who I am yet, but y'all gonna know real fast. You motherfuckers better quit fucking shitting on me and my family.
These are all excellent things to say after you cause the school to go on lockdown.
The music he listens to in the backgrounds of these fucking videos is awesome. It's always like Yellow Wolf or like rap MGK.
I was about to say it did sound like he was about to go into like some R&B like music.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he loves his kids, you know. I don't know
He
why
really
you guys
does.
just keep trashing it.
Shut up,
emotional.
Patrick.
Well, they overreact these days. A man walks in, they lock down the whole school.
He's just saying I'm here for my kids and everybody else is.
Well, no, that's how it is. It's government overreach.
No.
You guys are just shitting on this guy because he
We
has
should
the
be able to go into
balls
schools
do
if we
what he
see
wants.
fit. They're public schools, right?
Yeah. You guys are just afraid to do what you want.
You know what? Patrick's
And you're shitting
right.
on this guy? This guy who loves his wife, this guy who's been persecuted for being who he is. Maybe you guys should make an episode on yourselves. Did you ever think of that? I'd say season 1 of Anthony. He was being a total jerk, making fun of this guy.
No.
It'll be called the Anthony Sucks Podcast, episode 1. I'm going to start it when I get home.
Yeah, dude. There you
Episode 2, how Chad hurt my feelings. At
Yeah,
an open
that's
mic.
go. Season 5 of the Patrick story. He finally learned how to install Uber.
That's right. I still have it, actually. It's
Now,
pricey.
the video of him having this meltdown and the school obviously doesn't exist for legal reasons. But there is a local news article that wrote about it that we can read from that kind of gives us insight into the subject, into the whole incident. So I will read that aloud. The headline says, Lago Vista dad goes live on YouTube at school, causes lockdown.
He ran in and started saying, "Where are you keeping them?" I'm here for them now.
And I'm going to steal the national... I'm going to steal the Declaration of
I know
Independence.
they're here.
Lago Vista Intermediate School and Lago Vista Middle School were placed on lockdown Tuesday after a visitor became unruly while on campus, school leaders said. Lago Vista, Texas. School leaders put up Lago Vista Intermediate School on lockdown after a student's father became unruly.
Unruly man Tim.
This article is really redundant. According to an arrest affidavit, police arrested the man identified as Winston Cave, 40, after he shared a YouTube live video of himself making threatening statements at the school. Police said the video shows Cave in a school lobby ranting about how the school would not allow him to take his children outside without signing them out. Cave then allegedly made threatening statements about his wife and how he hasn't been able to see his kids because of her. Because the people at the school can totally relate to that, but they're going to help you right away.
Wait, but the article doesn't have a video of him doing it?
No.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
Listen, I don't even want to be here today, but my bitch wife, she's been keeping the kids from me.
Police said Cave goes on to say that he started using profanity towards the school staff and stated the school was on lockdown because of him. In a second video, Cave can be heard saying that he is high and that he attempted to stop at a gun store.
His right to do so. Just for the record, it's just weird that he's being... Why would they include that as a threatening statement? It's an interesting thing to think about, isn't it?
So yeah, long story short...
practicing his Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Winston's just an old school man caught in this new age world. He thought he could just go in and take his daughter out of school, but no, dude, post 9/11, you need to sign them out
and then
now.
take her to go buy a gun.
Yeah. It's sad how it is these days, you know?
Long story short, yeah, too long didn't read. Winston went into his daughter's school to complain about his shitty life and erratic behavior, and it freaked out everybody. And it caused the school to lock down, and the cops were called, and Winston was arrested, marking the end of season 2. Now, I know this was a lot to take in, but if you didn't notice, this all happened in less than a fucking month. He got out of jail, flipped a truck, killed his dog, started a
Dude, the fucking dog is so
Walked
funny.
into the school recording himself with his phone. That's crazy.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Sir, you need to sign in. Get away from me, bitch.
I'm here for my children, goddammit.
Yeah, dude, season 2 it's really fucked up. He really just wanted to have a good life by buying this truck, dude.
He just wanted to see his kids.
He wanted to see his kids. He wanted a cool truck. Literally the thought of him sitting there buying the truck, and he's like, this truck is gonna be like the turn of my life. Like, I'm gonna start a business and blah blah blah, and then just one by one the dominoes fucking fall. So yeah, season 2. You guys have any thoughts and comments on this man's life and his journey thus far?
Well, I don't know if I can be honest without being verbally attacked. But you know what? I think he's all right.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think of this man so far in his journey?
What's my honest opinion of him so far?
Yeah.
I think he's a troubled soul.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's lost his way. I think he needs to find his way back to the Lord.
Oh, he talks to the Lord quite often.
Okay. Well, that's good.
He is very passionate about Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. But yeah, season 3 is where things start to get a little bit choppy. After the school lockdown, Winston's in jail for somewhere up to 70 days, and the trolls and internet onlookers didn't know what had happened to him or how much trouble he was in, for that matter. And they were just kind of like waiting for him to pop up. And season 3 of his life started on May 12th, 2018, when he posted a video on his Instagram stating that he was going to be doing a public apology live stream soon.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Winston. Hey, I wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm going to be doing a live feed a little later on today. Thinking 4 p.m. I'm going to do live feed on my YouTube channel, which is Winston Cave on YouTube. And anyway, I hope to see most of you people there. I've got public apologies I need to make so I can get right with myself. I'm here in San Angelo, Texas. This is my home stomping grounds. Found a barber shop that do razor fades, so I'm super excited. I'm going to go get my man groove on. First time in months, so...
Yeah, I just want to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
I'm going to go get a razor fade.
If you couldn't tell in this video, Winston sounds significantly like more like docile here, you know? I think it was just like a stint of sobriety due to getting out of jail and like being in jail. And now he's trying to play it straight. But like for overall, like for the most part, his body language is calm. He's not rambling. And it looks like this is going to be like a good start for Winston, you know? Where is he living? What's his life like post-lockdown meltdown, you know? Is he still driving a truck? Is this the end of the Winston show?
Is he still driving a truck?
Well, one, yes, he's still driving a truck. I don't know how, but this man just, despite being dirt poor, keeps getting trucks to drive. Sometimes, like, his friends hook him up with one, which is crazy to me. People are like, hey, man, here's a truck. Like,
yeah, here's a $50,000 vehicle.
Yeah. At this point in his life, the trolls and all the like haters kind of seem to chill out a little bit as Winston's like more focused on a little more pressing shit around this time in his life. He posted a couple of videos showing that he's living in a temporary location with other members of his family, not like his wife or anything, but his mom or brother or something. In the comments of the videos, he reveals that he's out in the country tending to his mom, whose like health isn't the best. So, you know,
that's what all losers say when they got to get out of Dodge for a little bit.
I feel like this kind of confirms that him and his wife are split up. That, you know, he's living out there. You would assume this is where shit would end, but unfortunately, people love fucking with Winston, dude. The first thing to happen was somebody stole a bunch of his Lifted Matters apparel and was like making money off of it. I don't know if they stole it physically or if they were like just stealing his designs, but that pissed him off, and it prompted him to just go on Instagram like berating people for answers. Just like a lot of random posts of him like getting into fights with dudes about shit, and they just be like, whatever, dude. So more than likely, he's probably.
Are you buying fake shirts?
Honestly,
you better not be buying any of those fucking shirts.
My thought is, Winston is probably stealing designs from the internet and then getting mad when he sees other people stealing designs he thinks are his.
More than likely.
Yeah, but randomly in June of 2018, out of nowhere, Winston reveals to Instagram that he is making a 15-hour move all the way to Wildwood, Florida to get a fresh start with his new job. He had apparently gotten a job offer through the internet, and it seems as though his life is genuinely chilling out for a little bit. That is until he made it to Florida and found out the job offer he had in Florida was just someone trolling him. So this man packed up everything and moved.
That is okay.
That's a bad guy.
Yeah. 15 hours from home.
That is a funny motherfucker is what
it
that
is. A good prank.
15 hours from home, and his truck just broke down, and now he's trying to make it back to Texas, all the way from Florida. He's posted multiple...
Wait, so he goes there, finds out that the job is not real, and then his truck breaks down? Mm-hmm. Dude, this guy cannot catch a break.
Yeah. He posted multiple videos asking for money or telling people he'll shout them out on his Instagram story for a little money.
A proto cameo.
Yeah, again, this is just full-blown delusion. Thinking that, like...
You want to buy any of my Lifted Life apparel, and I'll sign it?
Yeah. Or... you pay me $100. This was a real offer he ran. You pay him $100 and he'll shout you out on his Instagram story. Hey, Winston motherfucking Cave.
How many followers did he have? Like 1 billion?
No. like no.
Like probably 1 billion, right?
Yeah. but he gets the truck fixed up a couple days later, and he figures that, hey, since I'm down here in Florida, I might as well take part in the Daytona truck extravaganza that's going on down here. And it seems like he had a pretty good time during it, because he just posted a bunch of videos of him having fun and doing what he does best, like linking up with people.
And shouting at cops.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of videos of him shouting at cops. He linked up with some of old friends that seemed to like have his best interest in mind, you know, like people that are kind of wholesome for Winston, you know, not just a bunch of haters and shit. So you're kind of like, oh, this is tight. And then the guy Scoop, who hated him before from the truck, like they made amends. So you're like, oh, season 3 of Winston's life's looking like a good somber conclusion, you know, like shit's a little fucked up, but he's doing a lot better. Which is like true, because by like the end of June, this man's making business cards and doing construction gigs all over Florida, just random cities and shit, earning money here and there and just kind of existing, you know, doing his thing. Unfortunately, Winston's life threw him a curveball in July when he found out that his mother had cancer, and he announced to Instagram along with the news that he was moving back to Texas. So a couple days later, he shared that he made it back home and told everybody that he sent their wishes to his mother, and his mother said thank you, and then boom, internet hiatus. And he like streamed occasionally, but for the most part, like just his whole life went undocumented, which to me like kind of ends season 3.
Yeah,
like that's just like a good wholesome
that
ending.
seems like, I was gonna say, that seems good, right? He's
Yeah.
not spending time on the tube.
Yeah. So it's like a nice, calm little get down, and nothing too wild, you know. Then season 4 starts. Season 4 is a little fucky. Season 4 starts in 2019 when Winston posts a picture, and this is around the time when like him going full blown crazy, and all these clips start sharing and making the rounds. He's like, at this time on Instagram, he's posting pictures that were like obviously taken on Snapchat, and he like just has walls of text on them, but he posts them to Instagram, but like didn't fix the cropping thing, so a lot of these captions are just cut off, and like you're just like, what the fuck, Winston? Just like some real boomer shit, you know. But from what you can tell, around this point in August of 2019, he got a job working for a place called Apex Roofing. He's just traveling around and doing roofing gigs, you know, making that money. And it seems like life's going pretty well. He travels around a lot and he's drinking, and you start to see like little bits of the Caveman pop up, dude. You know, like he starts posting videos of like him drinking, or he'll post videos of him hanging out with bar rats.
Is that what he calls his alter ego?
That's what I call his
dude,
alter
that's
ego.
great. That's, you know, he does that too, dude. Every time he drinks, like, it's the Caveman.
Oh, it has to.
He's got
He has to. Leaving money on the table if he doesn't.
Yeah. He is starting to pop up again a little bit, and it just comes in the form of all these bar videos of him just hanging out with bar rats and getting fucked up and just being dumb, you know. And then he randomly reveals that he's starting a new Instagram, Caveman Promotions with a Z, which you can still find. There's still, I think that's the one he is currently using to this day. And he told everybody he had big plans for it. He's gonna like be selling merch through it. He like paid for a logo, and by that I mean he stole a logo off the internet and made a bunch of people mad. And
what logo was it?
I couldn't find
just
it.
Taco Bell, just a big taco, just a bell.
All this shit started alerting the trolls who had been waiting for Winston to like pop back up, you know. And it became evident through his post at the time that he may have lost his job and was just starting to kind of float around again. So now you know that Caveman is back. And as August ended and came September, and in September 2019, this is like the bulk of the Winston Cave crazy story, you know. This is a hell of a month for him, because right out the gate on September 6th, Winston Cave gets arrested. And it's not like no like shitty little arrest, you know. This is a clip that he is most known for, and like the one that has made him viral.
Okay, gather around, fellas.
Yeah.
This is the moneymaker right here.
This is one of the most intense clips, I think, of the story. It's one of my personal favorites.
All right, so yeah, to set the scene, he's in his car. The cop pulls up to him, asks him to step out, and then like things just kind of escalate.
I did notice that. Will you step out for me? No, sir. Say again? No, sir. No, you won't? No, sir. Oh, yeah, you will. Step out. Step out or I'll break.
See what I'm saying? My hands are up.
So my favorite thing is how he just rolls the window up in the
he's
cop's
just like,
face.
Yeah, right in his face.
I like to. He said, "My hands are up," then he just puts one of them down immediately. Like, I don't think that's exactly how you were supposed to do that.
Talking to your phone like a crazy man.
See what I'm
I
saying,
can't see
guys?
him.
Please
He can't
just
see
pray
me.
for me. Please, just pray for me.
What is happening?
You can just hear the cops screaming, "Get out of the car!"
I know my laws. You're gonna have to get a warrant, sir.
The Lord's got the will right now. I can't help it. His blinkers.
This is for all of y'all.
Oh, it's
They can't tell me to get out of my vehicle. It's not considered my homestead. It's considered something different. But this is why I need protection right here. I'm doing nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
How long until they break the window?
I love y'all. Just pray for me. Just pray for me. If they shoot me, it's because...
Please remember to like and subscribe.
It's going on. It's because I'm an honest
Put the
man.
bell
I
at the
love you
bottom.
all.
And if you could donate some
Please, just
bits,
pray
that
for
would
me.
be
My
really
hands are
cool.
up. My hands are up in the air. I'm not doing anything. Please just pray for me. Please, somebody tag in Donald Trump. Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump. Please. I'm asking.
Save me like you did this country.
Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people. They're breaking.
They just start breaking this man's window and drag him out of his car.
Yeah.
On live stream.
Yeah, like just going in and busting the entire window and then like busting around it, pulling it out, and then ripping him out of
That
that
should
car.
work though, right? You should just be able to roll your window up and be like, "No,
No, yeah.
I'm
He's
not
like,
gonna go
he
to the
said, "I
car.
know my laws."
This is my own private domicile in here."
Yeah, he said this was his homestead.
Yeah.
He's declared his truck his homestead. They need a warrant.
The real question is, why the fuck didn't Trump help him?
Yeah.
I think
What was
might
he
have,
busy
dude. Who
with?
knows? Maybe we'll find out.
He was
Yeah, maybe
clearly
he
a
did.
patriot.
Yeah. So that's kind of people always say that that's the end of season 4, which I don't really like think like I don't know. That's his first arrest, but there's also like a bunch of things that follow that event that just go like batshit insane.
What was he arrested for?
I forget what it was. I think like battery or something. I forget exactly what he did. It's so hard to like find out some of this shit because like the biggest problem with documenting live streamers is like all these videos exist, but like when they happened is so fucking like iffy sometimes, and it's kind of hard to say whether or not that's the end of season 4, but like the other moments of this season that are really worth highlighting were hard to place on like a chronological map. So we just got a bunch to kind of sift through and watch. But at this point in his life, this man is full-blown tweaking in his car every day, just screaming at people, like having meltdowns and whatnot. this is one video I thought was fucking hilarious where he is driving around town and then just pulls up to two people and has like a little interaction with them.
About time too. Is this a gay bar? Okay. I'm gonna do something that is so disrespectful, okay? But not to the gays. I love you guys, okay? I'm 100% fucking all man. I love women and pussy, and I'm sorry if you never heard that. We can fucking hang out and have fun. I'm going to the strip joint right now. I'm going to pick up $2,000 that one of my followers are giving me, and I'd love to share it with you gay people. Out of my love and respect, but I'm about to do the biggest fucking burnout. I'm gonna smoke this whole fucking block up. Because my fucking bitches are fucking with me. Okay? They're right here. I'm on live. Instagram. You want to get your phones out? Check me out. You can be a part of it. But tell the owners I don't want to disrespect them. I love everybody. Okay? Just watch. If the cops come, Winston motherfucking Cave. He did it.
So my favorite thing is, I don't want to disrespect you, but I got $2,000. I love pussy. I got $2,000. I'm gonna go to the strip club and do the sickest fucking burnout you've ever seen.
Fucking dude rules.
Proceeds to do burnouts. Like, I don't know. In a lot of these videos, Winston Cave is wearing this orange shirt, which I call like orange shirt era.
Don't even start talking shit about the way he dresses. You know he looks good as fuck.
No, dude, it's not even talking shit. All these videos.
You know my man wears shiny jeans.
He's wearing all of like this shirt in all of these videos. And
what's his favorite shirt?
Something, dude.
It's his good shirt.
But yeah, he just goes around driving in his truck, being fried as fuck, listening to rap music. And this is a clip I really love because he does this a lot where he pretends he's like sucking a dick and then will just be like, I love pussy.
Is he moving? Dude, this guy's a psycho.
Really?
That's another thing I love is that every time he like does something, he flips off the camera. He loves flipping off the goddamn camera. What was that?
He looks like he's sucked a dick before from that technique.
Yeah, dude. He does it so many times that like I've contemplated whether or not he's sold his body.
I think I missed it.
You missed him doing like that?
Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, he was hitting it with the twist? God,
Yeah.
say he wasn't hitting it with the twist.
Yeah, he was hitting it with the twist, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is another orange shirt Winston video that
That still is amazing.
Yeah, dude. God. This is him going on a rant because I think this was shortly after he found out his wife was taking the majority of his money and fucking somebody that he knew.
Very special person in my life. She has done nothing but completely try to fuck me and fuck me and fuck me and fuck me. Yeah, you bitch ass fucking shit at home. And home. Birthday, March 2nd.
Address.
Social Security.
1983, you fucking cunt whore. I dedicate this song to you, and I hope you listen to it day in and day out whenever you're fucking locked in the fucking puta. Remember this song? Kodak Black, bitch.
Playing Kodak Black to really hope that she gets the point.
That is like a down bad old white man thing to do, is be like, this song's dedicated to you, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Sucking bitches on me. They're gonna fucking die in hell, bitch. Right along with you, downward fucking whore. Listen to this song. Watch the video. It's me in it, bitch.
Like she wouldn't know. She'd be confused as to
He's
who it
doing
was.
that thing that people who don't know how to curse do, where they're like, you fucking cunt, whore, bitch, stupid shit.
Yeah, dude. Just reciting off the Corn song, where it's just a bunch of cuss words, essentially.
Brother, let's fucking party together. I don't know how you fucking got my music. But it's me, bro. I'm living that shit right now. The fuck you, bitch ass, down in the hole. You can fuck fucking eat it, big fucking hell what you already have, everybody, you fucking nasty.
Oh yeah, so this shot right here, this is a thing Winston Cave does a lot, where he puts his cross in his mouth, which I think is like some really like weird schizo symbolism shit. Like he's speaking the word of God, or he's like I don't know, like, you know what I'm getting
the
at.
perfect size for his mouth, and he has an oral fixation, and
You've just got it all figured out, don't you, Hayden?
Yeah.
no, I mean he makes fucking.
Shut up.
He gags on dicks while he drives his truck, dude. He's clearly fucking a little weird.
Yeah. There's just literally so many videos.
I know there's still him just screaming.
Yeah. Just like, again, orange shirt Winston, you know? He loves driving around with that cross in his mouth and screaming at people. This is a really famous video of him that went around for a little bit. I guess to set the scene or give like a little bit of a backstory for this, he went into a post office.
Where are they? I know they're here.
He goes into this post office to access some mail that they have, but they won't let him because he no longer lives at the address that was listed, because it was him and his ex-wife's address. And things just go south pretty fucking quick.
Great. Maybe it's something you can help me out with. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, and I don't have very great patience. I'm having a really bad morning. I'm not trying to take it out on anybody, but I'm going to be very specific. I have a P.O. box here that I have not been able to pay for the last 3 weeks because I got thrown in jail by some bullshit charges, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I say a lot of cuss words, and I'm sorry I suffer from PTSDs, but a lot of people are fucking with me, okay? And I don't have time for patience. I don't remember the number. I gave the lady my ID, and I said I have it. I think I know which one it is, but I'm 3 weeks behind. My key probably don't work because it's locked. And she goes, I'm probably not going to be able to help you. That's not the attitude I want. If you're the manager, I'd like for you to help me. If you can't help me, I'm going to go right down the road.
What's your name?
It's Winston Cave. I'll give you my ID.
Are you the owner of the...
Yes, ma'am, I am, and I have a key. But like I said, I think the key's been changed, and it's fine. I don't care what the fuck was in there.
I love noting the fact that you could just see the crazy setting into his eyes before it happens. At this point, he's looking at her just like a fucking like hawk.
Hey, but I have big shit that's coming, and if you can't help me with it, then I don't want to do business here, okay? Here's the key. Do you want me to take it off? I trust you with my truck keys.
Let me just go find out what the box number is.
Like, I'm good.
Damn, he could have told me that.
How many people are watching this?
500.
Damn.
Manager, I've been sitting out here for 5 to 10 minutes.
You pissed off. You didn't want to deal with me. You wanted
No, sir, I said I want somebody that can help me and not fucking play games. Okay, don't get shit twisted. There's no kids in here. But you see what I mean? Tell him to step the fuck off if you can help me, please.
Okay, so...
Ma'am, are you the boss? I asked for a boss. Fuck off. Fuck y'all. See what I mean? Fuck people, man. Fuck you, the fucking ass, stupid bitch. All I asked is for a fucking boss, and nobody can fucking give me one. Fuck you. You fuck with the wrong motherfucker, United States Post Office.
Oh, shit.
You ain't shit. All I asked is for a fucking boss. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
And that's the line they repeated back to him in court.
I respectfully asked for a fucking boss. Not you little fucking penny any fucking boss shit.
Yep.
Hold my mail. Federal offense, you stupid bitch.
I'm coming for you and everyone who ever's worked for you.
Yeah, that there will get you found and put on a list.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the gist of what's going on at this point in his life. He's completely fucked up after moving back to Texas. He's homeless, living out of his truck, on drugs, mad at the world, and listening to a bunch of rap music and live streaming.
And threatening USPS workers.
Yes. It is worth mentioning that, as we saw earlier, he's full-blown Trump-tard at this point.
And it is worth mentioning that he did just want to get into his P.O. box.
Yeah. He just wanted to talk to a boss. That's it.
This guy's like a suicidal tendencies song.
Yeah. Now, I can't find any evidence of how this season ended, but I do know it happened at sometime around the end of September. And if you look at posts from that time, people flooded his pictures with comments wondering what happened to him. So they checked arrest records and found out that he was arrested sometime around late September for assault with bodily injury and criminal mischief.
God damn.
Though it seems nobody really knows what happened, we can assume he was probably mouthing off to a cop and that just escalated horribly. Like, I don't know. The comments on them and like the references on the live streams and shit, it was evident he was arrested for quite a bit of time and let out in November. Now, I'm going to admit that, like, at this point, the timeline is just totally askew. I have no clue what happens at what point, and it's harder to tell what he was up to. So instead of, like, making it up or whatever, I'm just going to say that this is where the seasons fall off for me, and I didn't know. So just a quick recap of his life from then up until now. He had been beaten up like multiple times, naturally, being a homeless man, sometimes by other homeless people. There's a video up on YouTube of him getting beat up by teenagers. He owed somebody money, and I guess one of them ran up on him and put him in a chokehold and just beat the shit out of him. He's been robbed by crackheads. There's a video of him pulling a knife on somebody. He's smoked tons of meth on live.
Like on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't take you down for that?
Not him.
I mean, they do, but like if like somebody did it and somebody filmed it, it's out there.
Oh. He's the Joker truck guy. They got to keep him on there.
Yeah, he's the Joker, baby.
He also started thinking that he was being gang stalked, which is something
Very
we've talked
cool.
about many times on this podcast. Gang stalking is where you think multiple people are out to get you, often with no basis or fact in those claims. But this all culminated in what people say was the season finale of season 7, which happened earlier this year. In March of 2022, which is when somebody sent him to us to say, hey, you guys should investigate him. This was fresh as fuck.
Yeah, who was it, Devin?
Yeah. Devin sent us this and was like, this was, I think, like a couple days after it happened.
Yeah.
But Winston got his hands on a truck and was driving to a trucking event. And while he was driving around, he began to think he was being followed by people who were trying to hurt him for being, the boss and all that. And
having a big fucking truck.
In this video, he is pulled over at a truck stop, sees an old man, and calls him over to his car.
This is my favorite Winston Cave video.
Yeah, this is just the interaction.
What up? Good morning, fellas. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How's it going? Are you needing out? Huh? You want to go bye-bye? Why are you following me for? Why are you following me for? Why are you following me for? Why? Why? Why are you following me? Why are you following me for?
At this point in the video, Winston Cave has pulled a gun on this like 70, 80-year-old man.
Yeah, he's got a pistol right at this guy.
And the guy takes it pretty well.
From the get, he does have the energy of someone like peeking through the blinds of their house, like erratically.
Yeah. This old man's just kind of like, whoa.
Also, this is...
I thought we were just meeting up here to suck each other's dicks.
This is a gun he stole from somebody on a live stream once.
Yeah, you've been following me all the way from Florida. Yeah, you have. Same fucking car, you've been following me for 3 days. Don't be lying to me. I see you one more time, put your bullet right in the head. You hear me? I'm a real one. Remember that. Why don't you just tell me why you're following me? That car's following
Are you
me.
going to be here when I come back out?
Don't be fucking with me, man. If I see you following me again, I'm going to shoot you right between the eyes. You know why? I'm your Lord and Savior. And you ain't going to last long on this fucking planet. You understand that? I don't want to be like that, but it's going to...
One of my favorite Winston Cave quotes, I'm your Lord and Savior, and you're not going to last long on this planet.
Dude, the guts it takes to live stream this is crazy. This guy's dumb.
Yeah, it's just fucked up that this old man's like getting a gun pointed at him and a guy's holding a phone like this.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's really fucked up Because this old man probably, like from what I could tell in this video, is not 100% sure what was going on.
Yeah, he kept leaning in. He seemed hard of hearing to me.
Yeah.
Like he was like,
he probably pissed himself, honestly.
Yeah.
He filled up his Depends real quick.
Yeah.
I was just making a trip to Aldi's.
If you're mean to old people like that, you deserve to
is
be
fucked
set on fire.
Yeah. And just a day later, he was surrounded by the Little Rock SWAT team.
Fuck yeah.
On Instagram Live. This is one of his most tame arrests. He's just kind of sitting in his car in front of a car wash, and the cops are surrounding him, trying to get him out of his car. But they can't because he's fucking nuts. It's a completely like uneventful video. You don't even get to see him be arrested. It's about 40 minutes long. If you want to see it, you can find it on the Ground Score Champs YouTube page in the playlist I'm going to make full of Winston videos. But yeah, with that being said, we're waiting for the new season of the Winston Show to start. If it starts, that was back in March, and he's still not out. He got, I think, slapped with like at least like 10 different charges.
Yeah.
When they got him.
Yeah.
Assault with a deadly. No, it's not assault with a deadly weapon. Brandishing a firearm.
Yeah. Well, one, probably having an
wow.
illegal firearm because that was not in his name. Two, having a legal firearm like across state lines. I'm imagining. Could that be a separate charge?
I'm not sure about that.
Taking it from Texas to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Man, might be weapons trafficking.
They did that to Rittenhouse, didn't they?
I don't know.
Wasn't they like? That was something he got in trouble for.
Methamphetamines charges.
He probably got state lines.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you got meth charges there?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, of course he was on meth when he did that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
He got a fuck ton of charges, and he's still in jail or prison right now. And we have not had any update or any internet access or any internet updates in general from the Caveman himself.
He must not be in one of those prisons where they let him have tablets.
Yeah, either that or he's court ordered to stay the fuck off Instagram.
Maybe.
That's pretty much the Winston Cave story as it happened and as it is right now. It's a crazy one, and I felt like I had to quickly like do this episode and document this shit before the Instagram page gets like wiped.
Yeah.
For legal reasons and shit. Because I'm sure like a case for that shit is pending. And when it does, they're going to be like, clear your social media now. So yeah, Winston Cave did some crazy shit. He's a crazy man. And now it's time for us to elegantly decide whether or not this man is the ground score champ or a ground score chump. All right. Anybody want to throw their hat in the ring first?
I mean, aside from the domestic abuse, I'm going straight champ.
That's okay. Good.
Aside from domestic abuse,
I'm also
aside from a woman's safety and her feelings. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
me too.
If you take away the domestic abuse, I really like him yelling at cops.
Yeah. Doing crack. You know.
I love the idea of him just going in post offices and shouting, "You've messed with the wrong one, federal government." That's funny.
I really like his carefree spirit of just traveling wherever he wants to and like doing truck events.
When he's pointing that gun at the old man, he's like, "I'm a real one. I'm a real one. I'm a real one."
I was gonna say, if you count the domestic abuse, I would say champ, but otherwise probably not.
Edgelord
the rest
Patrick
of it was
over
pretty
here.
gay.
The only cool part was when he hit his lady.
Yeah, dude.
So we're saying he has more champ points than chump points.
I'm gonna go 60-40 champ.
Yeah, I would say he's kind of a champ. You know, he does need to seek help and he needs to get sober. It is worth saying. You know, I don't want to disparage him completely. He has had a few stints of sobriety in this periods of time we've covered, but he definitely needs to get his life back on track and be there for his kids.
Yeah.
You know, he may be fucked up, but he doesn't deserve complete misery.
Yeah. We're rooting for you, Winston.
So I think you got 4 champs over here, Winston. We think you should get better, and that once you're out, we hope that we can do this. I hope we can have him on the pod.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Come on the
Don't
pod.
get another truck. That's he's fucking himself up with trucks, dude.
Get a
Get a
compact.
Batman truck.
Get a Honda Civic.
Be
Batman
be
fan.
the good that this city needs, bro.
Yeah. So the Winston Cave story, fun. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is probably, I can already feel it in my bones, one of our longest episodes.
Yeah, I can tell by the Ableton.
So yeah, thank you. Have a good night and drink and drive. It did a lot for Winston.
Peace.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys.
Now watch this. This will blow your fucking mind. Check this shit out. Look at that. I love food more than I love myself.
Yes, the internet is a very dangerous place.
That's the place for me, see?
It's kind of absorbing.
Is there people out there, little assholes, little douchebags, little dickheads, little cunts?
What they post online lives there forever.
Ground score jam.